God called Abraham, Abraham would become the father of the Jewish people. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, 12 tribes of Israel, okay, ethnically. If you wanted to be a follower of Yahweh, you joined that nation. That's how you did it. That's how God was going to reach the earth, was through that nation. Well, when Jesus came, goes to heaven, the Holy Spirit comes, those Jews go out, Gentiles start getting saved. Jews rejected Jesus, most of the Jews reject the gospel, the Gentiles start getting saved. Now, the Jews who were Christians were very confused. How come the Gentiles are getting saved and not the Jews? So that's what the book of Galatians is dealing with in that section. And what Paul's saying is that this should not be that new to you. Yes, it is new, and in Ephesians, I think it's 3, he calls it a mystery. Something that wasn't revealed before, that the Gentiles were going to be brought in. And in most of his epistles, he talks about this. That's how confusing it was to the Jews. But he said, it's not brand new, because even in Abraham's day, and if you go back to Genesis 15 and the ratification of the covenant in Genesis 18, it mentions there that through you and this family line, all the families of the earth will be blessed. Well, how is that possible, that they all become Jewish? Maybe that's what the Jews thought, but Paul's saying, no. What that meant was, even the Gentiles are going to be blessed by your family line because they produced the Messiah. And in that sense, God preached the gospel to Abraham beforehand. What gospel? It's an anachronistic term. Anachronistic means you're using it in the wrong place on the timeline. Like if you say, was Adam born again? What you mean is, was he forgiven of his sin? Born again would be a term that came later, but we use it anachronistically. So the gospel, when we use the technical word evangelion, the gospel, we're talking about the good news that Jesus came to live and die and conquer death for our sins. That hadn't happened yet, and I don't think that that's what Paul means, that Abraham was like, one day one of your sons named Jesus is going to die on a hill, on the cross. That's not the gospel. It's just he's talking generally the good news that there was salvation coming to not only the Jews, but to the whole world, was actually given to even Abraham.